It started as an innocent evening. My husband had stayed late at work, and I found myself alone at home, scrolling through my phone and sipping tea. I received a message from his colleague, Mark, someone I had met a few times at office gatherings. He casually asked if I wanted to go for a drive to clear my mind. At first, I hesitated, feeling slightly guilty about spending time alone with him, but something about his easy charm made me agree. As we drove through the quiet streets, the conversation started light, talking about movies, books, and the stress of work. I could feel my tension melting away, replaced by a strange sense of excitement. Mark seemed genuinely interested in my thoughts, asking questions my husband rarely did. It was flattering, almost intoxicating, to have someone listen to me so attentively. We stopped at a small park just to get some fresh air, and the night was calm and serene. I found myself laughing at jokes I hadn't shared with anyone in months. There was a subtle tension between us, a spark that made my heart race in a way I hadn't expected. I told myself it was harmless, just two people enjoying each other's company on a quiet evening. But as the drive continued, Mark's hand brushed against mine while reaching for the gear shift. I froze, heart pounding, torn between guilt and curiosity. This wasn't something I had ever imagined happening to me. I realized that what had started as a casual outing was slowly crossing boundaries that should have never been tested. I gently pulled my hand away and reminded myself of my marriage, the vows I had made, and the trust that my husband had placed in me. Mark looked at me with a mix of disappointment and understanding, and he immediately shifted the conversation back to safe topics. We didn't speak of the moment again, and I drove home with a heavy heart, reflecting on how easily one innocent decision could have led to infidelity. When I walked back into my house, my husband was still at work, oblivious to the turmoil I had just experienced. I felt a strange mixture of relief and shame, realizing that temptation often comes in the smallest and seemingly harmless packages. That night, I promised myself that I would never allow myself to cross those boundaries again, no matter how lonely or overlooked I might feel. It was a hard lesson about desire, self-control, and the fragile trust that holds a marriage together.